Everybody, today is Tuesday, October 1st. It's 10:43 a.m. and I got an offer from Uber Eats. I'm going to be going to Sprouts to shop for 4 items, and I'm going to drive 2.9 miles for $14.66. Alright, all the shopping went just fine. I didn't have any problems. The lady that's normally in there, who tries to make sure all delivery drivers use the cash register instead of the self-checkout, she wasn't there today. So I knew it was safe to use the self-checkout. So I went ahead and used it and got out of there real quick. And since there wasn't that many items, it was really simple. There was no complications whatsoever. So now I'm headed off to, it looks like where am I going? To a house, and it's a leave at the door, 1.9 miles from here, 7-minute drive. I've been taking it really easy today. I was having some pain in my shoulder and neck, so I walked on the treadmill for about an hour, and then I did some stretches, and of course that doesn't instantly make it better, so I'm probably gonna have to focus on doing more walking and stretching before I start my day. So whenever I finish the walking and stretching, that's just when I'm gonna start doing my delivering. So I think I finished the walk and the stretching today at about 10 a.m. I think is when I finished, after doing all kinds of chores this morning. So yeah, so there's not going to be that many deliveries today, and possibly not that many deliveries this week. And I'm turning into the neighborhood. I have a feeling I've been to this house before. I think it's the house where the guy paid me $20 to put solar salt in his water softener. Let's see if I'm right. It seems like I always get the same people. Like there's just a certain group of people who always use these apps every day. Yup, this is him. All right. Everybody, today is Wednesday, October 2nd. It's 8:10 a.m. I got an offer from DoorDash to go to Sprouts and shop for 6 items. I'm gonna get $9.75 for 3.7 miles. Everything went okay except for the hemp milk. There was that unusual hemp milk beverage that the customer wanted that I could not find, and I started just to wander the store aimlessly trying to find it. And it turned out that I was already in the right place for this hemp beverage that the person wanted. It was like hemp milk. The packaging had changed, so even though I was in the right section, my eyes could not focus on the packaging because the picture in the app did not match what was on the shelf. It was completely different. Not only was it completely different, but they changed the verbiage on the text on the packaging as well. So even the text that was in the photo of the product did not match what I was seeing on the product that was on the shelf. So when I scanned it, that's when I finally realized, okay, it's a match because it went through. Otherwise, I would have had no idea. I think just in small letters it said hemp. It had big letters milk. So that was the only pain point to the shopping. Other than that, everything flowed really fast. That was the only thing that got me stumped. And I lost probably about 5 to 7 minutes of my life wandering the aisles looking for that stupid product. So now I'm on my way to the drop-off, 6 minutes from here, 2.3 miles. It's a house and it's a leave at the door. All right, I'm here in the neighborhood and I just have to enter the gate code. I see the gate is open, but probably by the time I get there, it'll be too late and it'll be closed. And sure enough, I was right. That gate just closed on me. I hope the gate code works. I really do. Let's give it a whirl. All right, we're in business. The gate is opening. This is a very weird neighborhood. Let's get this road. Let's see. I usually go up this road to the right. I never go straight ahead. I always come in and then I make a right. And then I usually go all the way up this hill, but not this time. So this is a new customer I don't normally go to. Making a left here. Oh no, wait. Have I been to this customer? No. No, I have not been to this house before. What are you making a right up ahead? It's going to be on the left-hand side. Definitely have not been to this house. Okay, let's see. It is this one on the left. I'll turn this car around.
They added the following instructions. Leave at my door. Gate code number 8123.
Okay, let's do it. Time is 8:40 a.m. and I got one from Uber Eats to shop at Vons for 5 items. I'm gonna get $12.38 for where are the miles? Oh, there's 4.9 miles. I ran into a lot of problems with this order. It was not an easy experience whatsoever. Oh boy, let's see, where am I going? Where are you taking me? Okay, I'm gonna try that, see if it makes sense. So the customer wanted about six 2-liter bottles of generic diet soda. And the problem with the situation was that the packaging did not match the picture. So kind of like the last one. And so I was like, well, they don't have that one. They have another generic that is also diet. You know how they do like all these different types of Cokes, like Coke Zero, no sugar zero, Diet Zero, Diet, like 5 different kinds of Diet Cola, but it's the same company, and I don't know why they do that. It's like a mystery to me. Like, what? There must be a slight taste difference, but they're all 0-calorie drinks, so I don't really understand why they make so many different types of diet soda that's the same brand. So anyway, Albertsons has a generic version of all of those different styles of diet soda, and the packaging, of course, they updated and it did not match what was in the app. So I finally figured out which one it was and scanned it, but the another problem came up. The number of bottles that they had of that type that they wanted, they didn't have 6 of them. They only had 3. So I grabbed the first 2, and the third one was all the way to the back of the shelf, and I couldn't reach it. I was like, oh no, how am I gonna get it? So I grabbed another soda and started hitting it and it slid down. So then I had what did I have? I think I had 4 now, 3 or 4, whatever. And then as I was about to leave that section, when I saw 1 more behind a bunch of other sodas, and then I had to hit those as well, and I had to stretch, and I was trying not to strain my shoulder, but I was trying to fulfill what the customer wanted. So they wanted a total of 6, and I got 5 of them. So that's what took me the longest. And then I ran into another problem at the checkout. I scanned everything. I was ready to go. And then I realized that the station that I was at did not have a scanner gun. And in order for me to scan the smart code that's in the app to pay for the order, I have to use the gun to do it. You can't just wave your phone over the over the infrared light that's on the scale. So I could not check out, so I had to ask for help, and then the lady came over and she had to transfer it to her main station for me to get out of there. And then while she was trying to get me out of there, her coworker came over and had some kind of time card issue, and she started like overriding my situation with her situation. And of course she's gonna favor her coworker over me because I'm just a peon. I'm just another customer to her, so she doesn't care. So I had to just stand there and wait until she finished her conversation with her coworker, and then she took care of me and I got out of there. So long story short, it was a pain in the ass. 3-minute drive, 1.4 miles. It says to meet at the door and to deliver to the small casita in front of the property. All right, we're just about there at the drop off. Not that much further, about another minute to go. I'll probably make a couple of trips to drop this off because I don't want to strain my shoulder. So normally I would just grab it all. I think that's why I've injured myself, is because I've been just trying to carry everything in one trip, and it's just too much for me to be carrying. So I have to just be more conscious of that and realize that there's a weight limit to the amount of stuff I can carry, even though I can fit it in both hands. And at the time I don't feel like I'm straining myself, but obviously I am. So I don't want to have any long-term mobility issues with my arms. So it's kind of be coming up on the right. I think it's past that white construction truck, or it's at that white construction truck. Let's see. Is it this one? No. Is it this one with the white construction truck? Yes, it is. It's the one with the white construction truck. Hello.
Hi.
Hi, I got your delivery here.
Oh, great.
It's 9:26 a.m. I got the next one from Uber Eats. I'm going to go to Roberto's Taco Shop, and I'm going to get $7.53 for 1.9 miles. Thank you. Well, I got the order in the car, and there wasn't any problems getting it. It was just sitting there. So I just grabbed it and got the heck out of there. Now I've got to safely get out of here. God, there's a lot of cars here today. They just keep coming non-stop. Maybe there's something going on over there. All right, the navigation's telling me to go on Horizon Ridge and then make a U-turn. There's so much traffic on Eastern that I usually don't listen to what it's saying, but I guess I'm going to because I don't want to deal with all the craziness that's on Eastern. 1.4 miles, 6-minute drive. It looks like an apartment. It's a meet at the door. Well, I thought it was an apartment, but it's not. Uber Eats, $6.09, 11 miles. No thanks. No, it's not. It's a business. So I'm just following the navigation in this business parking lot, trying to find it. I think it's this no, it's not this building. I still got a little bit more to go. Okay, I see it. It's this building over here. Straight ahead. And I guess I'll park here because it looks like, based on his glowing blue icon, he's at the rear end of the building.
Just tell her my message. Say that just
Time is 11:40 a.m. I got an offer from Uber Eats. I'm headed off back to Sprouts. I have to shop for 6 items. I'm gonna get $18.06 for 2.5 miles. Everything worked out on this shopping experience. It went like lightning speed. So there was absolutely not a single problem getting any of the items that I had to get. So it couldn't have been more flawless. Even the fact of the checkout process, I didn't have to go to the cash register. I went to the self checkout. I noticed that whenever I have an Uber Eats assignment that's for Sprouts, there's no special barcode that the cashier has to scan. So it makes it where I can go to the self checkout, because at the self checkout you can't scan that special barcode that DoorDash requires. But Uber Eats, there's no special barcode to scan. It's just like you're making a purchase, a personal purchase. So it makes it real easy. So now where am I going? I'm headed off to a house. It's a meet at the door, and I have a gate code 1.4 miles from here, 5-minute drive. Well, I'm here at the community, and let's see, I gotta enter the gate code. Alright, the gate code worked. Just a quarter of a mile. This community is pretty small, so it won't be much longer till I'm at the drop off, and it's just a couple of bags that I have to drop off. I think I make a right here. I think the only thing that's super heavy is I got like a gallon of milk. I can't figure out which one of my arms I need to watch out for, the right or the left, when it comes to shoulder pain. I think they both have problems, so. Okay, let's see, it says on the right, it's not this house, it is the one here with the tree. Okay, here I am. Time is 12:49 p.m. I got an offer from Uber Eats to go to Jersey Mike's. I'm gonna get $8.27 to drive 1.9 miles. There was no waiting at Jersey Mike's, which was really surprising. Normally when I go to Jersey Mike's, it's a long wait. But the bag was just sitting there, and luckily the guy made eye contact with me right when I walked in. So I just spoke up and said the customer's name, and he handed me the order. So it worked out really good. So all I gotta do is drop this order off and it'll be done. So the traffic is of course busy right now because it's lunchtime. So I don't know exactly how hard it's going to be to drop off. I think the customer put some specific instructions for the drop off, so that's good news. And it's only at 0.8 more miles from here, a 3-minute drive. Meet at the door, northwest front of building, looks like a business. Time is 1:17 p.m. This is the last one. I got something from DoorDash, and I'm going to be going over to Sprouts to shop for 11 items. I'm going to get $14.14, and then I have to drive a total of 4.3 miles. that was an easy one as well. I couldn't believe how smooth everything flowed again. I think the worst part about it was the very first item. There was like these refried beans that I had never heard of, and they came in a bag, some type of like plastic bag that was in the foreign food section. I don't understand what they could possibly do to refried beans where it would have to be in some kind of plastic bag. It doesn't sound appetizing at all to me, but maybe it's seasoned in a certain way that is special that I didn't notice, but I got it because that's what they wanted. And then everything else was easy to find, so no problems. I wanted to get them ripe organic avocados, but all the ripe ones were super soft and mushy. So I was like, nope, I'm not getting those. Those would be rotten. And so I just got real green ones. So unfortunately, they're going to have to, if they were going to make something, they're going to have to wait till the avocados get a little bit more ripe, I guess. I don't know what people do to make them ripe really fast. I think they put maybe in a brown paper bag or something, but they won't be ready today. That's the problem with getting avocados at Sprouts. They're usually super green when you get them. There's very few that are actually ripe and ready to go. And if they are, when you give them a light squeeze, they're almost like liquid. Oh, I'm going 4 minutes from here, 2 miles, going to a regular customer's house in a guard-gated community, and it's a leave at the door. All right, I made it in. I guess they didn't answer their phone, but this customer gets so many deliveries, they said, that they just, as soon as they hear the name, they're like, oh, just let them in. So let's see how much construction is going on today. I'm gonna probably have to park in front of the fire hydrant. Yep. Oh, wow. Well, yep. I'm gonna have to park in front of the fire hydrant. Turn around here. I'm gonna leave it at the door, the other door this time, because last time I was here I left the food by another door, but there was no shade for the food, so it kind of made me nervous about it, getting hot in the sun. So I think this time I'm going to just go to the main door and leave it there, because that way it'll be in the shade.